Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. How's that coming through? Let's see. A little staticky. Yo, how are you so fast? It's crazy. uh, I'm playing with my camera. I'm playing with a bunch of stuff. Um, I've just been staring upon my sins. Literally, when I go off camera, when I stop streaming, I don't move. I just stay here. It's basically obsession style. I just sit here until you get back, and I wait very, very, very patiently. And I consider my sins very deeply. Yeah, I'm considering. I'm trying to set up some things. I don't know if I want to do these necessarily on stream. I definitely want to get um, the power ups and rewards. Is that what we technically want to call these things? I want to get that set up so that there's actually a reason to have channel points that's somewhat interesting. So I'm playing around with that a bit for a minute here. Um, this will give us a chance to get started a little slowly. Let people kind of roll in. Um, I have some thoughts here. I have some huge thoughts. It was pretty soon after streaming. It's always That's always when it happens, right? Right after I'm done streaming, the pressure is off, and then I'm like, hold up, I have a thought. So I'll go through my thoughts, but we'll give that a second here. Um, yeah, I'd love if you'd love my love. Now, I'd love to make it so there's actual interactions. That's my goal. That's my goal. I'd like to get things a little more engaging, a little more fun for everyone, you know? Uh, so I actually have, I would love to have it be more hooked in to. I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. I don't think I necessarily want to talk about everything on stream. We'll just say that. I would like some things to be their own, little surprises. But we'll see where we go from here. I'll have to do some more research. I really appreciate the clip. The clips have been fantastic. Um, Especially the clips of the things I can't screenshot were very useful, including the man himself. Hold on, I'm gonna go new window. We're gonna move this over. I finally got my second monitor set back up. I got the necessary technology for such a thing. But I'm gonna go. We'll keep this open for now. We're gonna open you up. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do a little of this, a little bit of that. Sorry, this is off screen. I'm just gonna open Twitch on the side. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. Hopefully you're having fun. Excited for a little Void Stranger. Uh, let's see. I don't know how my camera's. I moved my camera. I tweaked things so I'm not as transparent, but we'll see what happens. Just the quality of my green screen and lighting setup is difficult. In any case, okay, so I can see that I'm live here, but I really want to go to. Oh, what I really want is to go to Twitch. Can I? How do I? Okay, mute site. Did that work? Yeah, muted site is fantastic. All right, great feature. Thank you, Chrome. Thank you. We respect it. Google's been making some moves. Vertical tab groups, vertical tabs in general, a phenomenal feature. If you don't know, you can turn on vertical tabs in Google Chrome. You can then actually read what your tab groups say without them taking up the entire space. There's some improvements. There's some improvements that still need to be made, but they're doing it. They're doing it. The new Google Spreadsheets icon. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't get it. It doesn't. It does not move me. Um, let's go. So what I wanted to do was grab this. Come here. Come here, you. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do-do-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right there. Okay. Hey, I lost it. All right, it's not pixel perfect, but it's doable. This is enough, I think. Okay, right here. And then I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to pull up the cheeked up fella. Boom. Clipped. Thank you. The clip helps that a lot. But then what I can also do is what? What can I do here, buddy? I can come here and I can... Does this not have screen recording capabilities? Does this not have... I don't think it has what I want. I don't think it does. Hold on. Yeah, snipping tool should be able to do it. There's a video icon? What am I talking about? This is a freeform snip. That's a window. That's full screen. What do they mean? Supposedly there's a video option. You sit upon a throne of lies, AI. Da 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 da. All right, we're looking good. We're looking real good. Okay. I'm assuming my audio is coming through okay and everything. I don't think I've touched too much, so we should be good there. Stop button. Click and drag your mouse to highlight the specific area you want to... This is just lying to me. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the game capture feature. That's where it got kicked off to. I forgot. Windows G. Who would think game capture was a thing? I don't know. I don't know who designed this. Audio capture, performance, capture. Close. We're very close. Let's see. I can do capture, but then it doesn't... Something I'm not understanding. All right. I'll give this another like 4 minutes and then I'm just going to send it. We'll work on this later. Okay. Oh, I can't see. I see. I got things behind my screens. Screens on screens over here. There we go. Performance, you can go away. Capture, please come back. There she is. She was hiding. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so from here, I want to... Here's what I want. All right, we have the video. Okay, we're gonna use that later. We'll pause up. So we got this guy, and then we can also get this guy. Bird. There he is. Sorry, that's actually really dark. Why is it so dark? Bird. There we go. All right, they exist. We now know what they look like. That is horrifying. Why do these... Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy? I don't expect it to be the same guy, given the way they move is different. But maybe. No, it looks like the same guy. I'm actually guessing that Demon Bird and Cheeked Up Fella are actually the same. Yes, that looks to be the same creature. And I just only saw him from the backside. If you could see it from the front. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. Well, in any case, I think let's get down to business, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Hope everyone's settled in. Hopefully you guys are having a great Tuesday. You guys have a nice evening. Kick back a little bit for some Void Stranger. Whatever second monitor I happen to be on, I hope it is feeling strange today because we're going to dive kind of deep. So I have a lot of thoughts. So I definitely have a bunch of things I want to explore. I am not giving up on Tails Tales. Last stream, Tails Tale defeated me momentarily. I am never going to... I'm never going to resign, though. I will not give up on these puzzles. The only way I would ever give up on a puzzle is if, like, I genuinely solve all other puzzles in the game and then I'm truly like stuck on this one and it goes on for long enough that it just becomes tiring to watch. But otherwise, we're going to bash our head until something gives. So from here, let me check in. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining. Yo, okay, wait. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how the eggs work. We'll be given these eggs. We'll be giving the eggs some more power. I'm looking into that. I had a little bit of time to do that today. I have some ideas. It's going to take some doing. There needs to be some work, but it's going to happen. All right. Oh, yeah, Deltarune Chapter 5 got announced. That's fantastic. When is that coming out? I could probably Google that. But in any case, I think let's get started. So let's recap what we did yesterday or last stream over the weekend here. I spent most of my time working Tails. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. I went through and did a whole bunch of lore. I picked up a bunch of lore. I finished going through a bunch of the levels, circling back through, experimenting a little bit. Maybe some mistakes were made. And I recorded like all of a whole bunch of different conversation. We got Tails' whole conversation. I now know who the lady, the well-dressed lady is. I got to meet her. She's the one that met Tail. There's a few things that came out of this. Got some more egg clues going. I need to go through and compile the egg clues at some point. I met Cheeked Up Fella. Cheeked Up Fella, he's an Excalibur Smella. We're going to move this file to enemies. I think enemies. And I'm fairly certain his little buddy, Demon Bird, is actually a friend of his, maybe even a brother. I'm starting to think so, but we'll leave it as separate for now. Okay, so what? Tails Tale, why do you live in Excalibur? Why are all these things going to Excalibur? Oh, because it's in Excalibur. That makes sense. I'm going to move this to puzzles because that's where it makes the most sense to be. How do I do that? Anybody help? Move file to puzzles. The Urgot, you gotta get more monitors, my man. Come on. The Urgot cannot be caught with just a single monitor. Shameful behavior. So where where is everything? It's all in a weird spot. Anyway, back to the canvas. So we're back into it. So from here, let me give you some thoughts. So the thing we were working on last time that was the intended puzzle was the clue from Tails Tale. So let's go to Tails Tale, but not Tails Tale Excalibur. Tail. I can seriously not write the word tail without adding an R to the end of T-A-I-R. I don't know why. Tails Tale Canvas. This is the puzzle variant of it. So there's this has come together, this is the theory, this is that, this is all the levels. I mean, I don't really need them here because they're actually in here. So I'm going to actually delete them out real quick. And like this is the conglomerate of the theory is this. And this is coming from, in particular, if I come over here, we want to open... I guess we want to search, control find. Nope, control shift find. Look for the word tail. And we're looking for the tail... It's one of the clues. How do I know which clue it is? I'm going to just open Tails note. This is where it gets a little tricky to navigate the egg clues, unfortunately. But not too bad because... wait, why is this an unlinked mention? Oh, wait. What was Traitorous Lord? Traitorous Lord was literally Lord Eus. The tail, though, is tail. Oh, tail. I'm pretty sure. The tail of the Traitorous Lord connects the brand. So I want to take this note. I'm going to add a little note here. We're going to add clue 29. This is the note that kind of pieces it all together. So we're saying the tail of the Traitorous Lord connects the brand, right? What the heck is the brand? So almost immediately after streaming last time, I was genuinely like, oh my God, wait. What if like I was onto something? What if I'm right? Like this thing is the brand. So let me open this up. Which one is it? It is Lizard Mural, right? What if like this thing, this is the brand, this is the one that would coincide with Tail, right? And with Eus. And thus, what if like this is it? Like, because what I know of brands, if I open up the word brand, right? Brands are these. These are these. Like this has to be what a brand is. I was trying to think more abstractly, but I don't think so. I think I'm headed into the weeds if I do that. I think this is the brand. The thing that I think was really throwing me for a loop is what the heck does it mean to connect this, right? I was trying to like fill the void, but I don't know if I'm exactly wrong on that, but it's not quite the right approach. So yes 24th. Okay, I see. So what I'm thinking is what if so this is what plays a role into it. So let's open up this now. Let's open up this and minimize you and maximize it over here. So we're back to this. I'm feeling pretty confident that it's not this thing anymore. I don't think any of the other levels, right? Any of these other ones are really doing anything for me. Maybe they do, but I'm pretty sure we're stuck with just these. Now let's put some thought into this, right? Let's put some thought into this. Why can I not connect these? Why do I have like these little puzzle pieces? And what could I do with these little puzzle pieces? What if the brand is all either it's this, right? It's this, the whole thing, but it's either the filled in tiles, what we'd call like the white tiles, or the void tiles. Either way, what if that's the brand and the goal is to connect them together using each of these levels as like a little space filler? That was my like epiphany at the end of last stream. Was like, what if it all pieces together? I gave it like 10 seconds of thought and kind of was like, well, maybe these go here. And like this, like what if that fits in? So that's what I want to explore first. Is does it quote unquote connect the brand? So the reason I'm taking pause when I do that, the reason I take pause is, and I hate this, I could be wrong. First, there's a couple challenges here. These aren't square, right? They're rectangular. Meanwhile, the tiles, like empty tiles, it's all square. So I don't feel 100% on that. That makes me kind of suspicious. Kind of suspicious that I'm on the wrong track. Now, also worth note, these ones, this one here and this one here, both have indication that they are the bottom, right? They're going down into some sort of void, which none of the other ones have. So that would make me feel as though like they should both be down here somehow, but I don't see any meaningful way to fit both this one down here in the grid and this one down here in the grid. Unless the only way that works is if these need to cover the white tiles, the full tiles, rather than the voids. If these need to cover the full tiles rather than the voids. But let's do the math here. Let's do some math. So the other thing that's worth dragging in here, actually this probably isn't the one to drag in here. The one I would like to have is probably more so this. Yes. This. I would probably like to, can I just highlight all of this? Control highlight? How do I highlight the ones that are locked? Nope. Do I have to unlock them? What happens if I do this? Let's see. I get something. I got something. Delete that out. What's the best way to do this? That's locking the tool. Keep selected tool. I thought there was a way to grab even a locked one. Can I go to this thing? What's this one? More tools. More. There's a framing tool. I can make a frame. Ayo. How does that work? I've used these before. I don't remember how they work, to be honest. Grab that. What else do we got here? Web embed. Very nice. Oh, I have a laser pointer. I could be doing that this whole time. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, ignore. Lasso select, text to diagram. Mermaid is very nice. I actually like mermaid diagrams a lot. If you've never used them, it's like a flowchart. But text-based flowchart. So, okay, we're gonna go. I also realize I'm usually off center of my screen here. Huh? Okay, we're gonna go. Hold on. Let's just unlock this maybe. No. There's a way to do this. Alt. Ayo. Whoa, that's selecting everything. Okay, that's what I want, is Alt. Yes. Yes. I don't know what just happened. Here. Not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working. So we're gonna try that and then scale that up. Okay, everyone can relax now. So we're gonna scale you. We're gonna scale you all the way up. Gonna pull that way. We're gonna zoom out a little more. We're gonna scale this all the way up. Okay. Where did my drawings go? What happened here? I genuinely don't know what just happened. Oh, they're so thin that I can't even see them. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little something like this. Watch this, guys. Anybody ever try this before? I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna zoom in and genuinely just do Shift Windows S. I'm gonna take a little photo of that. There you go. Makes me happy. And then drag you over here. Okay. So paste it here. We have this whole thing. Now we're gonna send to back. We want these to kind of fit within it. So we're gonna make it a little bigger. And maybe just a little bit bigger. Something like that. Drag it this way. I genuinely can't zoom out anymore, so sorry about that. Lock. And now you can drag. Okay, so that's kind of the goal. That's the puzzle I was hoping to be able to create here. Is that everything? I think it's everything. So these are my pieces to my little puzzle. These are my pieces. Do I have enough to fill in? You know what I mean? Like if it looks something like that. Sure. I definitely need something to cover this one. 'Tis possible it fits right there, too. That is doable. Let's talk about the ones with the bottom. Let's talk about those ones. So this definitely could go like here, feels the most right. But you could also go there. Dang it, I hate it. Okay, wait, this could go here. This one we know is taken. Which ones do we know are taken? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll this one this way now. Yes, okay, so this one we know is empty. Like that kind of works, you know? But it connects them. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means I need something right here. Right? Am I understanding that? Would this mean then that this connects to this one, connects to this one, connects to itself, and like comes down? Like, is that kind of what I'm looking at here? It connects the brand. Who are you? Who connects a brand? Okay, and then this one, in theory, would connect like that one to that one. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. And it's simpler. Maybe I just need the tails to connect, and it's not like filling in tiles. Oh, it feels like we're close. It feels like we have the idea. Probably, maybe. I don't see it. But then, okay, if we just do what we were originally trying to do, and we're trying to space fill, problem is there's a few different options. There's nothing obvious to me. We most certainly need to cover these two. So like that solves that problem. We most certainly need to cover that one. So like that would solve that problem. We most certainly need to cover these two and these two. Like that solves that problem. And then these two. Like this would be a valid solution. It's not the only solution, but it is a valid solution. Unless there's something I'm not understanding. Which could be the fact that nothing is joining this M. This M does not have anything touching it. This N has nothing touching it. So let's go here real quick again. So the thought process is the tail of the traitorous lord connects the brand. Connects the brand. At least when they were still alive. Although I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Don't ask me how I know. At least when they were still alive. At least when they were still alive. Let me go here then. Yeah, it's either... I mean, okay, so there's a few thoughts here. Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit. So what it is that I'm trying to do is get all of these connected, perhaps. Thus, this would mean... It is annoying that these don't really fit, though. But it's like kind of the concept. Oh, this one has this up here too. That's worth noting. Yeah, like nothing is connecting that M. So that really makes me kind of not like that one. I feel like it's got to be this. I feel like this is more promising. No, because then where are you going? Right? Where is this going? What is this connecting? That doesn't connect anything. I actually do like this more because then it's connecting the I and the O and the E. And then this one makes sense to be a top because like it's connecting all of these. What if they're bigger than just one? What if it is like just like this kind of fits in? Because that would in theory reach the M. Maybe. So then, okay, well, 6 by 6 is 36. I know we have a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tails. Levels. Levels with tails. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? Real quick. Let's just make sure I'm not missing any. We're going to collapse these results. We don't count 30. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Correct. So we have 13 levels, which include tail's tail. There is something here for sure. So that would give us, let's see, 23. If it's a 1-to-1, if each level should cover up exactly one, which it does kind of fit if I like include the buffer, which is interesting. Like if I just include the buffer, what if I could do that a little bit more, make it go halfway. Yeah, if I make this a little bit, just a little bit bigger, I'm gonna have to unlock it. make it just a little bit bigger. I think it actually gets better. So I could have, whoops, there we go. And so I could have this kind of fit in the middle like that. Yeah, that's better. And then from here, like that. Okay. Who do you work for? If that's the case, and then wait, I still want the other drawing. Where'd it go? Where did you go? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. What do we feel about this? Does this give anybody tingles? Anybody enjoying themselves? Let's... Do I need to think about the levels themselves more and what's in them? Does the content matter? Does this being an L matter? I don't see how it would, to be honest. Okay, so now if we do it like this, this kind of feeds a little bit into the O. This one feeds a little bit out of the E. Then if I can just start drawing squares and I want them to be a color that is obvious, we're going to make them definitely not orange. How about blue for contrast? Yeah, is everyone good with that? Then like you... What just happened? Hold on. Did I set to no fill? Oh, background. There you go. That'll help a lot. Okay, so like let's track if we think it's included. Right? So like that would have to be included. It's technically like this. Technically like this. And so like you would have to be included. It's annoying they don't fit, but I feel like this is kind of the right idea. How about here? How about here? And then here. Is there any of them that isn't touching a bottom tile? No, not really. Not really at all. So, okay. So this is just saying, it doesn't need two on the bottom, perhaps, because what this is saying to us is this tail doesn't actually connect a tile, or it doesn't actually connect like a piece of the brand. In essence, it's a false connection. So that would make sense. I think we'd need one here. I think we'd need one here then. This all seems viable. We know we have one here. We know we have one here. We know we have one. Well, the ones with letters don't need an overlap. That's fine. No, it makes it a little easier to see what I'm looking at. Here, here, here for sure. Here for sure. Here for sure. Here for pretty dang sure. The egg is stuck there, so we know that one must be filled. And then obviously here, here, here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And we know this one has to be here because of re M-A-I-N-S. That has to be solid. Now, we were pretty confident that this one was solid, though. It doesn't have to be, but it's weird that it starts like this. And that it wouldn't end like that. Right? And I don't know, does this then... I mean, look, like, does that actually mean what I think it means then? I mean, it's going in between. Does this force us to have one on both? But then there's no tail coming across here. Does that mean something? Am I even on the right idea? Or am I making things up as I go? Hard to know the difference. Hold up. What if we... Yeah, what if we do this? I hate... Can I make these fit better? If I control... No. Alt? No. Shift? No. Hold up. Here. And then... Okay, I can do this. We can pull them up with we can invert them. That's what we're gonna do. Let me mess around with this for a second. Give me 1 second. Let me mess around with this because I would like this to look a little better. Can I do a duplicate? I think I can do a duplicate. Open the file, tail's tail. This is my drawing. Yes. Copy. No, don't copy path. Copy in. What? Am I blind? Okay, Control C, Control V. That kind of helps a lot. Okay, let's use this one to play around for a second. So I'm going to unlock you. And then I want to rescale it, but not proportionally. Shift. Okay, if I hold shift, I can scale it seemingly however I want. Okay, I want... this is too zoomed in. This is way too large. Too large, too in charge. Okay, how's this? How does that look to us? Not quite, but close. How does this look? What do I want? I want them to fit such that they go from like center to center. So I want it to be ever so slightly bigger. Ever so slightly bigger horizontally. Something like that. And then from here, now it would fit nicely. Okay, that makes it a little bit nicer. However, the annoying thing is the vertical. It's the compounding. Yeah, okay, it needs to be smaller vertically. Hold up. How's that? Does that make anybody feel happy? Close, tiny bit smaller. Here. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Right there. I think that's it. I think that's what we want. Grab this, drag it down. And if I were to put this corner here, I want this corner to be right down there. So I need to go even smaller. Oh my gosh. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Even smaller. And I can grab you, hey, grab you. That's pretty close. I'm going to do a tiny bit smaller this way. Okay. And now it fits a lot more nicely. Okay, so that will be a little more doable, I feel. If I do it like this, I can actually see what's going on. Let me honestly just delete all of you. Lock this. And then select all of this, delete that. And then select all of this, delete that, grab you. And now you can be the same size and shape as our friends, the levels. Right there. Yeah, good job, buddy. Well done. Okay, and now we know it's that one. And what else do we know? What else do we know? We know for a fact this one, obviously. This one. We can see a little bit of that one, right? Yep. Okay, we're back. We're back here. 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 What else do we know? Drag this out of the way for a second. Obviously here. Miones. And then we don't know these two. We don't actually. That's a lie. We made an assumption. That is not certain. Not everything is permitted, though they say it may be. And then, I mean, we can see a piece of this one, right? Like that for sure is that bottom left pixels. Yeah. So that's that one. And then because of the word remains, we know this one. And I think that's somewhat it. I think that's pretty much all we absolutely know. Right? And then, okay, how about this? How about this? We'll make this a little easier for ourselves because we need to indicate which ones we absolutely need to cover up. And I'll do that in red. So you, for sure, are not here. For sure. For sure. Don't even think about it. For sure. Why is this so crammed? Huh? What's going on here? And then, yes, for sure. For sure. For sure. Oh, show. And then this one you can see a little bit. That's for sure. I think that's all we actually know. Like, we don't know for sure. It's that pixel itself is the only one telling us that that is probably not anything. But it's hard to tell if that's just an artifact of the void or not. But okay. Okay. So this is our bounding box. This is, we need to fill this somehow or another. And we're gonna do it our way. Let's do like a black, super thick bounding box around here if you don't mind. Because it's getting a little confusing. And then I'm gonna give it no fill. And we're gonna actually make that stroke bold. Why is it not bold at all? Does anybody see that? What is going on? Why is that? Plomp, plomp. Anyway, well, we're just gonna press delete. Never mind. Okay, it ends at this edge. It's these 6, whatever. It's fine. Okay. So now let's highlight all of you. We're going to, yeah, get rid of that. We're going to send to back. We're going to grab this. We're going to send to back, highlight all of you, and now I want to lock all of these for now. Okay? Undo that, actually. I don't want to lock them. But that's good. That's good. So now I need to cover the red. So this, in theory, is the puzzle. This is the puzzle. I need to cover the red and connect the dots. And these are my 4 pieces to do so. Maybe? If I'm on the wrong track, I apologize. I am wasting everyone's life. But we're going to find out where this rabbit goes, buddy. The holes only get deeper. The void only gets stranger. So, I like this one here. I do. However, I also like the idea of these two being blue, you know? You know? Did I lock this? I don't think I did. What happened here? Why can't I copy you and paste you? Paste you? Does anybody know what's happening? Oh, what is that thing? What did I grab? Okay, did I lock this? Oh, I did. I don't remember doing that. In any case, let's grab this. Go here. Green, green, green. Okay. I think you are solid. We're going to do green. I think these are white tiles. If that's the case, what does that mean? If that's the case, my next question is very simple. It's very simple. This appears to be a contiguous region, and it's got a really funny shape. Where do you go? Where does it go? If I need to cover all of this red, if I need to cover all this red, if I need to cover, do I need to cover all this red? Here, shift, shift, shift. What's going on? What's going on here? Bring to front. There we go. What if I have this backwards? Hold on. What if I have this backwards? What if I have to cover all this blue? What if I just have to cover the blue? What if it's this? And what if it's like, you know, this? And then like this? And then like, no, there's just not enough. There's just not enough. It's close. It's an idea, but I don't think it's it. I don't think I'm on to something with this one. I mean, the fact that these two don't connect really annoys me. It feels like it's so close it should. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I don't think we covered the blue. But if we cover the red, the thought needs to be, where does this piece fit? What are the innumerable positions in which, if this covers the red, that this tile can go? Let's assume, right, start with the more broad constraint. Start with the more like restrictive scenario. So consider these green ones to be blue. So they must exist. Does this fit anywhere in a meaningful way? I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. 7 tiles to cover. And I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red tiles. So guaranteed, this must touch at least one. If I don't, I mean, I guess to be fair, I don't think there's a place I can put it where it didn't. But suppose there was a place I could put this that it doesn't cover any of the red tiles, then it would be absolutely impossible, even if I did it perfectly, for these to cover the red. But even then, I mean, I do have a bit of a constraint because where do you go, right? Where does this one go? Ignore this big one. How about this one? Where does it go? If we start with the constraint that green is true, how on earth can I cover 3 red tiles? I just can't. I can't cover 3 red tiles. It's impossible. Also, why is there a void here? Is there a reason this one is not glass? Is there a purpose for you? Interesting. So, okay. So this gives us a constraint. There has to be, because unless the green is not true, there has to be at least one more red tile somewhere. So, because of that, I know I have at least 9 active tiles that need to be covered by these guys. That's my working theory. And thus, this one has to cover at least 2. Everyone following? In order for this one to cover enough tiles such that these remaining 3 pieces can come together to cover the rest of the red tiles, this one has to cover 2. So, where are the viable positions? Here violates my green constraint. So we're going to say that's not doable. Actually, let me just tile. What I mean by this is I'm going to move it like a window, like we're doing convolutional neural networks or something over here. So invalid, and then obviously everything else in this row invalid. Shift it down by 1. Invalid, 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 based on our condition. Here, invalid. That's valid. So that is a spot it could go. We have 1. This is a spot it cannot go strictly because of our 2 red tile constraint. This must be covering 2 active red tiles. So this so far is our only valid one. And then here, invalid, invalid, and then same thing. It's only covering 1 red tile. So if green is true, the only viable spot for this particular tile or this particular piece would be right here. That's true. That must just be true. Okay. Now what? Now where do you go? You're the next more interesting piece. So again, invalid, 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 yada, yada, yada. Where the heck do you actually fit? This one only fits right here. This one only fits right here. But if that's the case, if it only fits... okay, I'm thinking green is false. Guys. One of them has to be, right? Because if this is the... If I'm even onto anything at freaking all, this... if it's here, this is the only viable spot it can go. If it's here... Why didn't it connect? Why doesn't this tail continue? It can't, right? My working hypothesis only makes sense if these things never touch orthogonally. If these puzzle pieces with tail on the level. Okay, so no, I think this is invalid. I think there's nowhere to put this. Thus, one or both of these greens have to be covered. Okay. A problem arrives. When this is... Okay, now saying that green is valid to be covered, this would mean that this particular tile now has one and only one spot in which it covers all tiles. Thus, our 2-tile constraint on this one reduces to a single tile constraint because I can cover here, I can cover here. No, it doesn't because my head count was only of red tiles. Adding in the green tiles just adds 2 additional tiles that need to be covered. This does not modify the reasoning of the red tile pigeonhole principle. Got me? You got 10 pigeons, you got 9 holes. 2 pigeons are sharing a hole. What they do is of their own accord. But we're going to be... Okay. So, if this is the case, I mean, I still need to cover 2. So then what becomes my viable options? What becomes my viable options? I still have to cover 2 red tiles. To be specific, I still have to cover 2 red tiles. I can't even cover 2 green tiles. So then we go back to the drawing board, my friends. We go back to the drawing board. So iterate again. I'm going to say this. This is now a viable spot because it covers more than 2, or 2 at least, red tiles. It covers green, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But then, is there anything else that's now valid? Invalid, because it's covering a blue. This one now becomes valid. So we're back to it's either here or it's here. Okay, I agree. I agree with you. And then this is the one that we said didn't work because there's physically no spot to put you. Well, what about right there? What about right there? No, of course not. Of course not right there. Of course not. Why am I being stupid? Because this needs to have a tile. Reds have to be, in my working theory, this is a precondition, reds have to be covered. Thus, I would have to be able to place a tile there, but then it's touching this tile. That doesn't work. Right. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Okay, so, yes, I think that's now valid to say. again, just reaffirming. There is no valid spot to put this where it's able to cover enough tiles. So we are again back to just here or here, and then there's nowhere else. So it is just those 2 spots. So either way, one of the greens is covered. Which one makes us feel happier? Well, the tail goes off screen. I don't like that. So I think we're back to here. I think all that reasoning has taken me back to full circle what I once essentially thought and knew before. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. In any case, let's do this now. What do we want to do here? Help. Yellow? Sure. We'll make them filled with yellow. Filled with rage. Or yellow with bananas? So that the only reason I'm placing there is two reasons. I think the tail. Oh my gosh, the tail needs to connect, like it needs to touch a brand tile. I guess I'm gonna call it. But also I know I can't put something here because it's inherently invalid. So there's that. In theory, then, I would also have one here. Sorry. Control-C, Control-V. Thank you. Can everyone differentiate green and yellow on their screens okay? We may need to turn up some contrast. Okay, that's good. I don't know if one needs to go here. So yellow, despite the fact that yellow feels is further away than blue, yellow means I think it's blue. That's what that indicates. So, oh, sorry. This is not yellow. It's Y star star star. This is G star star star. Everyone, I apologize. G God or G whatever. I mean, now you just make sense to go there, don't you? Doesn't that just make sense then? Like it connects these two together and then it goes down, but that's the false bottom. That's a false bottom, right? That's our thought? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe that's stupid. But it makes sense if it's okay. So from there I gain no new yellow tiles, but this one definitely feels like the strongest candidate to be up here. Right? It just feels like a really strong candidate to fit. And that forces this one to be like this. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then we have but one more to cover, so it would be this. It would be this. And then you would have to go there. You would have to go there. And then I guess in theory you would go there, there, and there. Maybe? But you're... I hate you. I hate you. You're a vegetable. I hate you. Silly tail. You're a vegetable. Okay. Everything else looks so nice, though. Everything else looks real nice. Like, that does flow. That does flow. That, shush. Nobody talk to me. That flows. That flows. Like, that's nice. That flows. That flows, you know? Okay, well, hold up. Get out of here. No, 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 no. Don't get out of here. Don't you dare leave me. Here, you. I can't get rid of you. Unlock, unlock. Get out of here. Does this... I'm trying to ask myself if does this coincide with like this comes down and it's the white pixels, like it connects to the white pixels. That would really reinforce. That would like guarantee, oh, I've got this. This is it. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay, this is what I would call promising. Bring to front, why not? Huh? There we go. Okay. This is what I'd call promising. And thus you would be forced to be yellow. Which yellow is blue. Like it doesn't matter so much. But yes. So that looks like a puzzle. So I would need to get rid of this. I would need to get rid of like this. I would need to put something here. I would need to pick up that. Like this is okay. This is doable. This is doable. I can make this. But it's gonna take some doing. Obviously, I need to get back to this level. That's also the next challenge. Okay. All right. We have a thing. We have a thing, everyone. We'll get to this. Does anybody want to play Void Stranger? Anybody up for some Void Stranger today? F11. Minimize. Let's double click some buttons, huh? It's time for some music. Favorite Fallout Boy song? Ooh. That's a good question. in the dark, dark. My favorite Fall Out Boy song is probably the one where you don't get to see that he is not as Fall Out Boy as you thought he was. You know what I mean by that? Okay, so do we want to watch The Memory? We kind of do. Let's do that real quick. Sorry, we're not going to play Void Stranger for too long right now. Sarah feels so safe. I do want to see this memory. Give me a second. No, not slowly. Quickly, quickly. Spam, spam. Fast fingers, fast fingers. What is... Probably Miss Jackson is good just because of the lore of what they're evoking for Miss Jackson. That's a good one. Spidey and His Amazing Friends theme? Wait, which one is that from? Which is that from one of the Spider-Man films or movies? Is that from the Into the Spider-Verse? This is preposterous. This is preposterous. This has to be already recorded, right? I'm not missing anything. Let's try this. Tree. Oh, guys, are we gonna do... Wait, I'm coming from 56. I must be coming from 56. Princess Lily is floating in an orb. Okay, wait. Is that... Did I take a good note? This is preposterous. It is. Princess Lily is floating in an orb. Like, that's the only thing I wrote down. Please, Your Majesty. Is there supposed to be audio? Am I missing something? Please, Your Majesty, I implore you to calm down. Please, Your Majesty. Wait, you hear it? Oh. My audio was just turned down on my headset. Thank you. This whole time I've been speaking into my own silence. I implore you to calm down. Wait. I implore you to calm down. Alright, I can add notes on this later. That wretched daughter of mine is steering this kingdom towards... Oh, I don't think I fully understood. This is the king. This is the king. I see. King. King. The strongest man alive right here. Okay. That wretched daughter of mine is steering this kingdom towards what? That wretched Princess Lily. Say her name. Daughter of mine. Wait, why is she steering the kingdom? Is steering this kingdom towards... I thought she didn't have any actual power. What am I missing here? And you implore me to calm down? Implore me to calm down? Exclamation John. Little good will result from impatience, Your Majesty. Who is it that is talking? Is this Four Eyes or is this me? Is this Lady Grey? I don't know. Unless it's the mother. No, because he would say your daughter. If he was pissed at the daughter, the way they're writing this king as not being a good guy, he would say your daughter is driving this kingdom into ruin. Because he would blame the mother. Misogynist. Result from impatience. Impatience. If I could remember more than one word at a time, I think this would go so much faster. Your Majesty. But that's not happening. Oh, I've been patient with her. Oh, I've been patient with her. Oh, more than you can imagine. More than you can imagine. This has gone on for far too long. This has gone on for far too long, my friends. This is where, okay, rumors. This is where we learn of her, like, nickname. Well, this is where we learn she has a nickname, right? Rumors have started to spread. Is that spelled? Oh, it's spelled British. Come on. Rumors have started to spread. Or is that Canadian? How one lowly king can't even get his daughter in order. How one lowly king can't even get his daughter in order. Let alone his dwindling kingdom. Dwindling kingdom. Okay, I understand it's a lot of pressure. And have you heard the nickname they've given her? That's right, that's right. And have you heard the nickname they've given her? What is it again? Is it Demon Princess? Yes. Mentioned it as Demon Princess. Yep. I'm well aware of the rumors, Your Majesty. Who's I'm? Aware of the how did they spell it? Rumors. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Capital U or capital Y? Capital of the word your. Then go find her and speak some sense into her. Right now. Find her and speak some sense into her. Right now. What just happened again? Tell her she will stay behind these walls until she obeys. Tell her she will stay behind these walls until she obeys. What if Lady Grey's not real and she's just a figment of Princess Lily's psyche? It's a defense mechanism. Your Majesty, need I remind you, he is aggressive, of your place. It is. It has been answered. Lady Grey. Dang. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, this is where this is. Oh, okay. Wait. Dialogue is happening between King and Lady Grey. And then from here, Princess Lily is in grave. Did I grave? Is at a grave. I'm gonna put that in quotes because it shows up so often. They end up back here all the time. Also, what is that thing? What is she standing in front of? That must be a flower. Yeah, that's a flower with 5 petals. Or it's one of those cheeked up guys. Okay. Grave. Another day, another groom. Candidate off the list. That's right. Another day, another groom candidate off the list. And then Lady Grey enters. Whoops. Whoops. Grey the Destroyer. I'm not doing it. Lady Grey. She's not like that right now. Lady Grey enters. Boom, boom. What number are we at again? What number are we at again? Sorry, you're literally just watching me transcribe. This is probably less entertaining. Lost count. But I'm having a great time. At the very least, you didn't break any bones this time. At the very least, you didn't break any bones this time. So wait, that's okay. So last time I interpreted this as being she killed the guy, and because she's the demon princess, I was anticipating she like killed him accidentally while trying to like court him or something. but I think it was more so like he. Okay, wait. What happened last time? Start at the top of the. Did she just like? Yeah, this doesn't flow from 28 to 56. There's a lot that happened between these two. So my assumption maybe is they got into like a fight against like bandits, the same thing or something. He died trying to like defend her or something. She didn't get hurt, is what's being emphasized here. That makes more sense. Maybe the princess isn't out here killing potential suitors. Maybe she is, though. Your Highness. And then I'll keep it here. And then Princess Lily. Your Highness. We all know you're not fond of the situation at hand. Maybe she did. Maybe she killed him. We all know you're not fond of the situation at hand. Oh wait, do we link that to hand? At hand? Is that the guy? Is that the one she's talking about? Hand. But if you don't give them even the slightest of chances. Oh, the other thing I was thinking about, I was thinking about if there was a way I can actually just push my, like at the start of every session, push my Obsidian notebook to a Git repository with instructions on how to download it, and then you can play around with it yourself, and I'll just have it, I'll always push like the latest status so you can just freely explore and see what I do and don't know already, because I'm essentially writing everything down. If you think that would be worthwhile or interesting, let me know. That is something I can rather easily do. Obviously, if you don't have Git experience, it might seem a little intimidating, but I promise it's actually rather easy. Give them even the slightest of chances. What's the last word? Things will simply get worse from here. Things will simply get worse from here. Form here. We're close. We're close. From here. On. Okay, sorry. On. And then Princess Lily. Dot, dot, dot. You're just parroting what my father told you to say. You're just Are there 2 R's in parroting? There are. What do you know? Parroting. What my king. Whoops. Father. Told you, Todd. Told you to say. Dun. The ergot, we can get you there. We're gonna make you a full engineer by the end of this stream, I promise. I mean, you could probably get a degree by the time we finish this stream, right? I only wish 4 years and a master's. Wish the best for you, Your Highness. Wish the best for you, Your Highness. Really? Yeah, if I record all of these, it's going to be real slow. Then why don't you tell that old man to shove it? Then why don't you tell that old man to shove it? Womp. Oh, I guess she's not even asking a question. It's more of a statement. Hey. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Hey, come on. Your Highness. I don't give a single ounce of ass about this country. Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there. Or the king. Or being a princess, for that matter. Or being a princess, for that matter. Now that's my main concern. At this point, it really would be easier to just run away. At this point, it really would be easier to just run away. Okay. I don't know. Maybe summarizing is just the way to go. We should, because it's not quite to the depth of like every word has an opportunity to be critical to some deeper puzzle. It's really only the core concepts It's linking together narratives. So I don't really need to be recording everything. There's still time, right? There's still time, comma, right? So I'll finish doing this one for completeness sake, but maybe I won't do the next one. If you actually care, then help me. If you actually care, then help me. What you ask of me, I simply cannot do. What you ask of me. Why, did I not? Cannot do. Did I not record this elsewhere, though? Like, all I wrote was Princess Lily is floating in an orb. Did I just miss everything else? Did I not record this here? Did I record it somewhere else? Let me actually look for the word grave. Because, and then, collapse. Is that collapse all? Like, collapse. Anyway, collapse that one. Yeah, but this is the one. This is referencing, this is when the grave comes back. At a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else that would show up. So maybe I didn't record that one. It's weird. Yeah, this GitHub Desktop is great. It is true. I am relearning, and I'm also fixing things that I had forgotten. And the lore is piecing together much better this time around. That's true. But I could probably do that without necessarily recording everything. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's some things I could do off screen. Of course, once I start recording these, if you guys are not interested, you could always... that's a perfect time to step away, I suppose. Play a little round of Clash Royale or whatever we do. What is it these days? Oh yes, I forgot. You are just the king's lapdog these days. Ooh, how dare you? How dare you? Know your place. You are just the king's lapdog these days. Oh, you're about to get it from Gray the Destroyer. Nah, she would never. She's patient. But it's obvious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went too far there. I went too far there. Come on. Be stern. Tell her you did. Say. Say it. As the lady in waiting, my allegiance lies with this kingdom. Okay. As the... that's right. What does that concept mean? That was my other question. What exactly does lady in waiting mean? Did I Google that? I can Google that now, right? Control T. What does lady in waiting... I think I Googled this already. Female personal assistant and companion to a queen princess. That's... Okay, it's just companion. It's literally just the princess's companion. I see. But that's the thing, though. Her allegiance lies with the kingdom, not... Like, she doesn't say to you, to the princess first, even though she's the princess's companion. It's interesting. As the lady in waiting, my allegiance... what is it? Lies with this kingdom. Lies with this kingdom. And its ruler. So that would be the king, though, and its ruler. But as your friend, I'm always on your side. Aw. But as your friend, I'm always on your side. No might in this world will change that. I see. No might in this world will change that. Okay, so the lore here, it almost did. She almost went along with hooking her, with like setting her up with Mr. Johann, but at the last turn of events here, she realized she is betraying her friend and betraying her word here that she will always protect her and look out for her best interest. I see. But was it too late, is the question. Well, at the very least, it would take more than a petty tantrum. Ah, okay. Foreshadowing, maybe. Well, at the very least, it would take more than a petty tantrum. Hey. I'll let you have a moment now. I'll let you have a moment now. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Try to get some rest tonight, Your Highness. Try to get some rest tonight, Your Highness. So did she kill this guy? It's entirely unclear. All right, fantastic, everyone. What do you say we play some Void? So from here, what are our objectives? Can I hear? No, I'm fully lying. I can't hear anything. Hold on. Why? What's going on with my game audio? You guys can hear this. That's true. I could always look up video, but now it's searchable. The problem is, can you search a VOD? Could I do this for a VOD? Could I Control-Shift-F for dwindling and find all the sources of the dwindle? In any case, I am confusion. Alt tab down here. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would help. Hold on. Why is it muted? Oh, it's like a million. Hold on. Way too loud. Oh, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I am in the bliss now. Okay. Welcome back. We're ready for some Stranger. Okay. So do we want to do anything interesting with the levels? Do we want to jump forwards, backwards? We can't jump forwards. I don't think we can do much there. Do we want to jump backwards? I don't think it makes sense to. The things we would actually like to do. So we have an option for Tails Tail. Jumping backwards would be great, but we have to jump all the way back to where? We have to jump all the way back to also the fact that this is a duplicate is slightly annoying. Anyway, we'll do this. We're going to add a note. We're going to add Tails Tail 1. Whatever. Everyone chill. And then I also want to add the other thing that belongs in this canvas is the level itself, which was the level 53? 53, we called it. All right, B53. So yes, you two belong together. You two belong together. So we'd have to get back to 53. Can I possibly get back to 53? Can I possibly get back to 53? In an easy manner. What happens? Sorry, what's the behavior here? What's the behavior here? Is the behavior of the HUD. If I take, here's my question. What I would like to do is I would like to take this 56, put it here, lose a few lives to get down to 53, put the 56 back, and then continue. Does that work? If I take of the levels, no, metafloor 10 tiles, no, that's a level transition. After death, it sets it back to the previous value. It sets it back to the previous value. So, like, if I do this, here's my working question. Can I do this, right? Can I take you, store you there forever and always, steal 56 lives, put you there, and then die? By God, he's done it. Okay. So that's a hack. So that's huge tech. Behavior. And that's fine. Just leave that as a behavior section. Tech section. Whatever. Just give it a bullet point, buddy. I can take of the level. I could take the tens metafloor tens tile. Replace the locust value tile, meta locust value tile with it, and then die to increase my locust idols. More interestingly, this allows me to rewind back to whatever level I actually want. Down to the nearest, the lowest hundreds place. You know what I mean by that? Do you get what I mean by that? Okay, so behavior. So now I can go back to 53. I can go back to 53 very easily. So we do this again. Death is a tool. And I'm going to use it. Okay, is there a reason to go back to 52 or anything from anybody? Anybody feeling a 52? No. Did I miss anything? I tried picking up, breaking every tile, yada yada yada, yada yada, bada bada boo, heba dabba jeeba. I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, with wings. I need wings. Everybody, I need wings. But okay. So in any case, for now, let's just go do this thing. All right, buddy. All right. Buddy, come over here. Go over here. We have teched it out. All right. No! I wanted to give myself 56 locusts. I had to do that first. Hold on. Caps lock. Remember to give myself the locust meta locust value tile first. Damn it. Okay, in any case, I didn't need them. Why would I need them? I would need them so I can fall without dying. Alright, no. I don't need them. I just get one shot. That's all. One shot. Oh, but if I fall, I die. Okay, hold on. Also, this is the loudest. I don't know, how loud is this? Is the music a good volume for you guys, or is it kind of low? Does anybody remember how to solve this level? Why am I blanking? Have I lost? Hold on. No, what am I talking about? There. Get out of here. There. Woo! She's gone. Okay. Why don't you just get in my pocket? Come over here. Keep it going. Don't worry about a thing. Go. We could talk to them. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not the objective. Not the objective. There. There. Don't lose. Don't lose. Ooh. We're back, buddy. Okay, try again. If at first you don't succeed, gotta hit him with the ragweed. I don't know. Okay, you go there. Then we die. Okay. Bum 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 bum. What are we doing? Oh, we want to die 2 more times. Right. Okay. Easily fixable. Just don't do it twice. If I do it twice, it ain't so nice. Then we're gonna have to start singing about donuts or something. You go here. You go here. Yes? Ah! Yes. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back, baby. Small little deviation from the plan. Okay. So, I need to remove you two, these two. So there's 2 in each direction. The 2 below me, plus this guy. That guy. Then I need to place a tile. Damn, without wings, this is kind of annoying. Like, this definitely needs to go. I think the best way to do this is to just go like this. Take you for now. Restore my friend. Take you for now. No. I guess not. Okay, take you. I mean, this one needs to go either way. But so does this one. Okay, and then I go down, right, down. I can place my tile. It's gonna need to be there. But then I need to pick this up. And the problem is I can break both of these. But that ain't pretty. Okay, I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna just do it. Here. Does that look good to everyone? Where? Why? How did that get over there? How did you? No. Dang it. Dang. Okay. Everyone just chill. Just chill for a second. This is why we got 56 lives. Okay. Here. No. Here. Now. Yes. Here. The plan, go here, jump ship, and pray that we get some borders as we fall. Oh! What is this? Okay. Oh. Wait, that was right. This is it. This was the actual puzzle. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was not 100% certain this was anything, actually. I mean, it adds up. It does make sense, but it doesn't quite. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. All right, shift Windows S. I'm losing it. Where are we, buddy? We're on 53. And we're on 53, not just 53. Oh, mission accomplished. I'm at minute 22 and the heart is pounding. Okay. Whew. To do, solve the Lizard mural. Delete, delete. This feels good. Okay, new B053A. Caps lock is screwing me. Okay. Paste it. What the heck am I looking at here? It's got a gem. It's got an egg. It's got a freaking snake statue. Unfortunately, I missed that. Oh, I can get it from the VOD, though. I can get it from the VOD. I missed... here. To do. Get screenshot of completed tiles. Completed puzzle. Whatever. You know what I mean. So it's like a snake, which makes perfect sense. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me for that. But what are you? Did I screenshot both monitors? Oh, I did. Thank you. Anybody want to see that? Hey, I got to capture the chat in the moment. It's actually kind of nice. I actually kind of enjoy that. But yeah, you're right. Thank you. Control D. Well, it will forever live within the Obsidian notebook because I'm not going in and deleting the attachment. It just won't be in any particular note is all. That's all. So I need to use this one now because I plugged in my second monitor. Got to remember that. That's fine. Okay. So now we have a new thing called, let's see, statues. I called it hair statue. This is obviously just a snake statue. I don't think I can come up with a clever name than what it obviously is. I mean, it's a cobra statue, we could say. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. We can go here. We can move this. This is now a new statue. What the heck does it do? What the heck does it do, buddy? Move me to statues. There's so much interesting stuff happening right now. Paste, not that at all. Get out of my life. Bring back the mini clip, and we're good. Okay. Stake statue. What does this do? We'll call that a to-do, just in case we don't actually figure it out in this level. What else? What the frick are you, dude? What the frick are you right now? What the heck are you? Talisman. 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 The Void Talisman. Maybe. I did not intend these to be called Void Talismans. This is just like normal talismans here. But this obviously has something to do with this. This obviously, I need to go to floor 0 immediately. I need to go to floor 0 immediately once I get this. So that's what I'm calling Void Talisman. Let's see if it is or isn't. Ooh, what is this? This is an item. This is an item. Move file to items. Okay. Let us talk to the egg. Thank you. Oh, recognition. Okay. Right here. Just click that button. Just click that button. And then we have clue 53A. Sure. Click it here. You did well to find your way here. To find your way here. Thank you very much. Yeah. Um, um, it probably does. There's probably an attachment to clean up unused attachments, but I have not found it if it exists. Figuring out the brands is only what? figuring figuring out the dang it brands is only the first step. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Think. Why is it in quotes? Why is it in quotes? Where you can draw them. I mean, I can draw them at the beginning of the game. That's how you'll bend these hulls to your will. Oh, I want to bend these hulls, all right. That's how you'll bend these hulls to your will. And my will is strong. Where? Where you can solve them. Where you can draw them. Where? I mean, the emblem drawer is because it's draw, right? It's draw. It's draw specifically. It's not where can I create them. It's draw. And the only time draw, I don't think I recorded this, but it references draw for the special brands. Excalidraw is gonna pop up everywhere. Ignore that. Ignore that. It's a lie. Drawing. Something that's not a drawing. Draw. Ay. What have you done to me? How many are there? 198 results. Okay, scroll to the bottom. Tree, horse-drawn carriage, and then I think everything else is Excalidraw, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think everything else is like in that folder. Let's do this. Let's do quotes. Let's do it exactly draw. Then we get our 27 results. I am able to draw my own 6x6, but is that what they called it? Did they call it drawing, or did I give it that word? That's my question. This is why recording the exact text can be useful. How do I draw a special brand twice? How do I do that? Why did that not work? I think I need to die. Okay. So we got, hold on, a lot to do. Obviously, we'll get there. Come back to Maclue. Nope. Clue 53A, please. 53A. And we're going to label this one as just like a broad here, right? We're going to say to do mystery. It's a mystery. What are you? Okay. Definitely grabbing you. Should I grab this? I feel weird about grabbing this right now. Also, wake the heck up. Wake up, buddy. It's time to hatch. Okay. I'm not going to grab this. There's something that makes me nervous. The snake is going to kill me the moment I use my wand in front of it or something. That's fine. What if I had done it this way? No. I don't have wings. Guys, I don't have wings. I can't get clever with this. I want to talk to the snake statue before I pick up the talisman. But I can't. Okay. Well, anyway. A strange seal. Oh, I didn't even try to get closer to it. Whatever. I'm still calling it Void Talisman. I cannot touch it. Interacting gives me a strange seal. I think that's what it said. Something like that. You can't get any closer to it. You can't get any closer to it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Suddenly, you hear a distant voice. Is this Princess Zelda? Link. Suddenly, you hear a distant voice. Seek what remains of the first traitorous lord. What? Didn't I just do that? What remains of the first... Yes. Oh! No, I know what it is. I know what it is. First traitorous lord. 0. Floor 0, buddy. Push the Lorn idol guarding. It was it was just a number of times. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way. Push the push the, what the hell is a Lorn idol? Does anybody know Acid Rain by Lorn or Anvil or anything like that? Lorn idol. The hell is that? Lorn idol. Guarding. Bruh. Double Felix knows. A true knower. Okay. Guarding. Push the Lorn idol guarding. Their. What is it? Weakness? Weakness. Alright, how many people. How many people push the Lorn idol? Push the Lorn idol, guarding their weakness 23 times. Then remain still and wait and wait. Still and wait and wait. What does it mean first? What does it mean the first? Why, there's more seals? Are you kidding me? The first seal. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. We're just going to take a note on it. The first seal. First seal. Dang it. Will be severed. What does that mean? What does that mean? Ayo. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What is it? Like 420 times? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, what does it say? A strange seal. Oh my god, buddy. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, to do mystery. I have an objective. But I laugh. I laugh. How many people, if I hadn't found, let's assume I'm correct, it's floor 0 and it's this guy, right? B000 is this thing right here. And then my thought would be the Lorn idol. You know, hold on, come here. B000. I may be wrong. This may not be it, but this feels, I mean, come on. That's the serpent. So, seek what remains of the first traitorous lord. Push the Lorn idol, guarding their weakness. 23 times. Whoops, times. Then remain still and wait and wait. the first seal will be severed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never Googled this. What does lorn mean? Lorn is an archaic and poetic adjective that means forsaken, desolate, or left alone and unhappy. Forlorn. That makes sense. Forlorn. So what does that mean? So, okay. I have a few thoughts. Now. I'm not convinced it's this anymore. I'm not convinced. Because what is the lorn idol here? I don't think. And like, what is the weakness here? Guarding their weakness. But this is obviously the serpent. So the alternative is 23 times on the lorn idol. What were you thinking? Is this a lorn idol? Have we not had a name for this yet? It is called a lorn idol. And why is this guarding her weakness? What is her weakness? So it's one of these two. Active theories. One, I need to do this at B-000. I need to do this at B030 on the Bush statue. Her weakness. Anyway, that's what I called them, was Bush statues, because it looks like a little bush, you know. Maybe it's a little more Clinton. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. So I hate this. I hate this more than you can possibly imagine. I need the wings. Why don't I have the freaking wings? Yeah. I get it. Chill, buddy. Come on. Place it. Face this way, and then, come on. Can I do a little crab walk? Crab walk. Okay, alright, fine. Be like that, if you will. To do. Wings. Come back here and talk to the statue. Dang. I need wings, buddy. Ready? All right, ready? I'm going to press Z real fast. It's going to work. Okay, and then this leads us back to 55. Important to note. Exit leads to 055. Okay. All right. What do I want to do, guys? What do I want to do? I'm like, that's a good question. Yeah. So, okay. This is one I like. I'm trying to find ways to do also polls. I feel like polls would be interesting for like, will I solve this puzzle or something? I'm thinking of a lot of ideas. None of them have been enacted. I apologize. But okay. So what could this say? If I had a theory, a game theory, and it was about these snakes. Theory. Well, no, I was just say guess. Guess. So what did it do? It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything to me. Each of the statues have to do with statue. Let's just go to hair statue, right? This one says make them go away. It tells me like what that statue's desire is to be satisfied. So if I go over here and I look at the other statues, right? Black statue says nothing because it doesn't really do anything, I guess. It's doesn't have a requirement. It's just it is the void. I don't know. I don't get the black statues exactly. I mean, I know if I place the stairs in front of them, it resets me back to floor 1. Basically resets the game, but keeps my items. Bush statue also says the same thing. It doesn't say anything. Gargoyle statue says one wrong move and I will destroy you. Hair locust statue says got locusts. What? Did I not record that? How have I not recorded that? I've talked to them 100 times. And also Vecna statue. It's kind of hard to talk to the Vecna statue. They're not very allowing. They're a little aggressive. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to talk to a Vecna statue. Perhaps there's some meta game breaking mechanism, but there could be a level that spawns me directly in front of a Vecna statue facing it. Then I'd be able to talk to it. That is true because it doesn't fire until after. A spawn in does not count as a move. So then I can move out of its vision after talking to it and I'd be safe. Maybe? So, okay, it is possible. Let's take that as a to-do. To-do, talk to this angry man. Snake statue. My guess... Oh, it didn't do anything, though. It didn't do anything about... What does it do? What does it do? It probably... Okay, so they each have something to do with their Void Lord, right? That's the other thing I was trying to get at here, right? Because we have the association. We have the association. So we obviously have this, but more importantly, we have the 6x6 grid. This is everything. This is everything. So the statues are associated with the Void Lords. So I'm pretty sure Bush statue is associated with Lord Ad. This is not the first Void Lord. It is Lord Ad. I should probably update that. But in any case, the black statue is not. The black statue is not you. The black statue is not you. You are somewhere else. Maybe the covetous one? We now have the snake statue. Yes. So this row belongs to Lizard Mural. It's ironic I called it Lizard Mural because it actually is a cobra. It actually is. That's a cobra the whole time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a cobra. That's the head of a snake. And that's its neck. Oh! It makes sense. It's not like a robot. It's a snake. Okay. Hold on, everybody. So then, Locust is wings, is Lord B. Lord B is loves eating. Sorry, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna open up another note, if you will. My, was it encodings? Yes. Okay, they're each with the deadly sins too. I should probably add that here. I should probably add that here somehow. Maybe that makes more sense, right? Can I just do this? Control C, Control V, Control... Come on. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Can I make this bold, please? For the love of all that is holy. Paragraph. Heading. Oh, okay. Naturally, that is the way. That would make sense. Okay. So, drag these over here. Lust. Greed. Hold on. I know we're retracing steps. I know. I'm sorry. Do not be envious. For I have the notebook. Wrath. And you can only merely adopt the notebook. I was born in it. Slothen by it. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 2. We're missing 3. 2, gotta be the best song, right? Gluttony? Go greed gluttony. Gluttony. We called you Pride. And then you were the mystery one. Maybe Vain Pride? Or Vain Greed? Vain Sloth? Something like that? Okay. Pretty confident this one's Pride for Lord Ad. Pretty confident this one is Lust. Pretty confident this one is Gluttony. You are obviously Covetousness, which is Greed. I'm gonna say the Wrathful one is the Wrathful one. And then... Wait, who is the Envious? The Devious? The Raging. Covetous. What? Who's Envy? Envy is Mojo? Oh, okay. I guess we don't know yet. But it's the Devious. I guess Devious because they're envious? I mean, it does say only an... Oh, whoa. It does actually say only an envy remains. Only an envy remains. Yes. So then you are only fear remains or something like that? Something. Only feet remain. Only face. Only the feeling of needing to take a nap remains? Something like that. Okay, and then I don't know what you are. I don't know. Okay, Lord Sif. So with that said, we now have this all denoted. The question becomes, Sif Lev Gortan, Covetous Lord, we should know who you actually are. So that should be Lord Mon is our working theory. Covetous Lord, I think Lord Mon. Don't have a photo of you yet. And I'm pretty sure you're Lord Ad. Pretty sure Lord Ad. Yes. Okay. So, we now also know 53A. I forgot we started with this whole 6x6 thing. This has become so much deeper than I ever imagined. There's so much more to this about each of the 8 and how they intertwine. What is happening? Okay, I want to do this real quick. I want to open you up and just say, pretty sure this is the first Void Lord. We'll update that once our suspicions are like 100% confirmed. I'm pretty sure that's right, but it's okay to leave it there for now. Okay. So from here, this is correct. This all looks good. We have this. This leads me to this. The item. The item. Talisman. Void Talisman. I don't know what it does. I don't know how to get it. Here's my own emblem. How do I activate? I need to record the brands. It's crazy. Okay. What's happening, buddy? I couldn't get anything here. This one didn't have anything. But did it? Did I miss something here? Am I missing something? Also, did I talk to that egg? Do I have Clue 89A? Clue 89A? I do. Okay. Also, that's super zoomed in. Clue 89A. There you go. Okay. And what was that again? You can delete that line. There used to be a seal here. Seal! Seal. The word is seal. Okay. We have a concept. What does this mean? What does this mean? I mean, so... Why? Why? Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta search for the word seal. Why is it here? Is it just purely... Yeah, it's literally just random text. Get rid of you. Okay. A strange seal. The first seal. There used to be a seal. What do you mean? So my thought would be, are all of the items seals? Are the void items, is the void sword a seal? Because, right? Because, how do I even, where are you? Hold on. We're looking for Lord, have mercy. It's not Gore, it's not Mon, it's not Eos, it's not Ad, it's not Sif, it's definitely Lev. No. We're so close. It's Lord Tan. Yes. This thing. This thing was trapped. Right? The Void Sword bound this creature, which I assume to be like a demonic form of Lord Tan. It may not actually be Lord Tan. This might be a different thing. But the Void Sword had it stuck. I had to take the sword, and then and only then did it wake up. So did I break a seal by doing so? Theory. We need to record this. We can't just be talking out loud. We gotta be writing. Always be writing. AB dubs. Theory. Wait, how did I end up over here? What happened? What did I do? Oh, I deleted everything. Okay, that would have been sad. Theory is... Don't worry, the Orgot. We have the history if we need to. Okay. Theory. I had to... No. Once... What am I trying to say here? Once I removed the Void Sword, the monster woke up. Is this hinting that the sword is in fact a seal? What does that mean? Okay, we're gonna build off of this. We are playing the game. Back to the good part. Why was this chest empty? Why was it empty? It wasn't empty. It was a lie. I think it wasn't empty. Oh, I think I missed something here. Ah, come on now. Yeah, because I just said the chest was empty, but my theory is that it would have had the wings. At this point in time, because it's the same looking chest, I thought there was just multiple ways you could have gotten the wings, and it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I need to check. I don't think it was empty. I think it's a lie. I think I had to get struck by lightning in this level or something. Something needed to happen here. Maybe try getting struck by lightning? Okay. What else we got? What else here, buddy? I mean, anything past floor 211 doesn't exist, so ignore that. We need to solve you now. We need to solve you. Lord Gore, help us. Okay. What's next? Yeah, I need to like restart the whole game again. I swear. Uh, okay. In any case, so I don't know what Black Statue does. I don't know who it belongs to. I don't know if it belongs to the Covetous Lord, if it belongs to this guy. It looks the most like... The statue looks the most like what? The statue looks the most not like this now. It's not like this. If I open this up, this is wrong. The statue doesn't look like this. The statue looks like... no, not really. Not really. I do think this is right. I do think it's the 3 circles here, and that's the 3 circles. I don't know about you. Okay, Hare statue has to do with anger. Bat statue has to do... Wait, is that right? Am I right? Well, we'll never know. It's over, guys. It's so over. Hare statue. Hare statue. Hey, did you want to know where my mouse was? Does that help? What the hell? Hare statue. Is... okay. It's this one. Which is what? Wrath. Wrath. We're looking at Wrath. Okay, organize it like this. Organize it like this. Wrath. So, Hare is Wrath. Gargoyle statue was Envy. Oh, and that kind of makes sense, actually. Because it's envious. Every time I use the rod, it gets envious. And it builds up. And if I use it too many times, it's envious of the power of Lord Ad. Because Lord Ad was the one that gave me the rod. Maybe? But anyway, it was envious. It's envious. That makes sense. I don't know what Slovenly's gonna be. Gluttony being insect wings kind of coincides with the locust. There's a stretch in there, but it's okay. It kind of makes sense. And then the bush statue having secrets, being prideful. It keeps its secrets because it's full of pride. I think this might be the idol. I think that is the Lorn idol, and it's prideful. That makes sense. And it ties in with the void memory. Okay, we've got thoughts here. Then that means snake statue is lust, and it has to do with a talisman that's going to do something for me. What would a talisman do? What would that do? And what would the snake statue coincide with for lust? Lust would be attraction, so it would be... what could that be? Who's lusting with the snake right now? What does the snake... I mean, the only thought would be like if I talk to it. So there had to be a reason why talking to it was difficult and required the wings. So talking to it must maybe do something. It didn't interact with me until I got close to it. Lust is an attraction. So maybe it's if I try to push it. I wonder, okay, if it's an attraction, okay, here's my guess. I have a guess. Guess. If I walk next to this statue, it will begin to follow me as an enemy would. Like Death Eaters. That's my guess for what lust is. And then the text would be like something like, please don't leave. Don't know how to ask. that line doesn't exist, no. But please don't leave. That's my guess. This is my guess. Okay. Over, under on that, absolutely abysmal. That's probably wrong, but that's where I'm going. Sorry that journey took like 15 minutes. Okay. Let's continue. What is the weakness? What do we want to do? I don't even know. There's so many things. So many things. Okay, let's go to 56. Go to floor 56. Do we want to continue now into this next section? Do we want to go to 57? What do we have to do here? What do we have to do here? We are here. This is Lord B. We have done a lot of Lord B's section. I definitely want to get the wings, though. The wings would be amazing. The wings would be amazing. But not if I'm going to die. Not if I'm going to give up and start the whole game over again, right? Alright, let's bite the thread. Let's not leave. Let's bite where the iron is sticky. Where is this? Where am I going? I'm trying to go right here. I'm trying to go over here. This clue. Let's take care of this. It's only the first step. No, I lie. Let's take care of... Hold on, I missed something. Talisman. Void Talisman. I missed that. That's what's breaking my brain right there. Okay, let's do this. Seek what remains of the first traitorous lord. This is either Tail or floor 000. I'm going to say my first guess, the most likely case, is it's Tail and it's the Lorn Idol. Tail and the Lorn Idol. Okay. Here. Get the heck out of here, buddy. There. And I crushed him. Sorry. Anything interesting? Sister, is that you? Sister, is that you? Cry, little sister. Thou shalt not touch. Something like that. What am I trying to do? Egg clue. Sister, is that you? That's not new. Okay. Anyway, stay out of my life. Say something new or leave. No. Oh, say something new. No. Okay. And then you come here. Okay. Boom. Aha, we repeat. Okay, so now I need... What? I need 30. I need 30 lives so I can go back to Tail. Everyone chill for a second. Anybody got any good plans for the week? Yeah, so while we do this, let's think. So I still need... Okay, I need... This has got to be a common thing in this game, right? Just go and kill yourself 100 times. Is there a faster way to do this? Not that I can think of. Okay, so I really want to try to figure out... Are you actually getting your tongue split? Are you going straight snake lore? You're going for the lust move? What? Of course you do. Of course. Dang, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully it goes well. I can only imagine. I guess the tongue doesn't have the most nerve endings. I can't imagine it feels good, but I'm sure they inject with lidocaine and everything. So, best of luck. Hope it's exactly as you wish. Do you know, I'm guessing you've done research. I know people can do tricks once they've got a tongue split, the fork going. Is that just easy? Can people do that? Or are you expecting to have to train to do anything interesting? All right, I can only imagine what that boss has. Yeah, Zero Ranger sounds like a fun game. I think I'll probably check that out next. I had Noita on the docket. I actually have an ARG puzzle I was sent on Discord. that I've been trying to solve. That might be a fun one to also get community collaboration on because I haven't made good headway. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost lost too many lives. So that might be fun too. So there's like a small, probably a small ARG. I think we could probably solve it together, probably relatively quick in the span of like maybe a stream or two. But yeah, Zero Ranger sounds fun. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. For people who haven't played it yet, that is always the inherent problem for games that you don't want spoilers on. Like I do not want anybody watching anybody ever play Outer Wilds if you have not played Outer Wilds to its fullest. And like the same thing goes for games like Void Stranger. Um, okay. Anyway, let's not die. Let's be wise. We are playing with danger. You go. Stop it. Come back here. Get some help. You. Sorry. You go here. It must be you. Then it's you. Then it's you. Then it's you. Then it's you. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Cover, cover. Nobody look. Nobody look. I'm watching you. Okay. The theory. Secret remains of First Traitor's Lord. Yes. Push the Lorn idol. Right. And you wouldn't know that unless you really paid attention. It wasn't obvious in the story. Like her telling, this is really promising. This is actually really promising because her telling was long. You had to be paying attention. If you weren't paying attention, it was non obvious. It wasn't explicitly stated. She is a piece of Eos. It was also non obvious who the first traitorous lord was, that in fact is Eos. If you can extract that, then it makes sense. You otherwise would not understand this. You wouldn't understand that she is the piece of the traitorous lord. I think this is it. I think actually floor 000 is false. So, okay. I think that's a different puzzle altogether. Push the Lorn idol. Do we have a name for these now? Guarding their weakness. This part I don't get. Her weakness is the eggs. Her weakness is the eggs. Oh, that would make sense. 23 times, then remain still and wait and wait and wait. All right, everyone. Get your counting hats on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Sit back and relax, buddy. How long do we wait before we feel ashamed of our acts and our deeds? And then we start pushing maybe rounder objects. Oh! Why did that scare me? Oh my god. Okay. Hold up. Well. Well done, everyone. We've done it together. And here we are. Okay. Bush statue. You have a name. You have a name. Lorn Idol. Oh. It's been done. Oh. I needed to do this at B3 on the Lorn Idol. Done. So what do I do now? What do I do? Do I want to talk to her? Do I want to talk to this egg? Yeah, Bush be gone, dude. I don't mind a push. Let's go talk to, okay, she's looking at me. What does she say first? What does she say? Okay, wait, this might be core, this might be just the standard response. I don't think she's responding to the effect here. Tail. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Conversation. This is not the way to do this. What am I talking about? First chat. No, this should be first chat. Give it a section. Then I can minimize it. And then what? Interact 6 time, interact a 7 time, interact an 8 time, interact a 9 time. Subsequent times, nothing. Interacting with her lower half does that. Okay. Then I need second chat. And she says, and I quote, "Oh, it's you again." Let's see. Maybe she, oh, wait. She might be reacting. I'm sorry? Is this what she said last time? I came around a second time? No, this is what she says. I was advised not to speak with you. To do mystery. Who? Who advised? We'll dig into that. Subsequent attempts. Okay. So, whoops. She definitely is not responding to the existence of this. Can I now? Okay, there's three things. There's things I can do. Nothing. That's fine. That's not new. I can now talk to this particular egg. I can talk to this particular egg. I can push this egg down and gain access to this area. I can now interact with this particular tile of her body. Okay, that's nothing. Talk to this egg. What happened to the lights is not new. What happened to the lights? You are not special. Okay. Sorry, buddy. You're getting voided. Talk to me. My back is itchy. That's not new. My back is itchy. Sorry, buddy. You're getting pounded. Okay. Let's interact with this particular tile to the right of me. I'm sorry, Tail. I'm going to have to bump you. Okay, it's just the same thing. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Wait. I don't know how to record this. I don't know how to record this. General. Whatever. Lower half. Lower half. I don't know. After bumping it. What? Anyway. She doesn't seem to, what does it say? Seem to mind that much. Mind that much. It makes that tail go a little. Look, okay. Yeah, so this is still just interacting with her lower half. So the only thing now, there's two things I can do. There's two things. Shush. I am not going back to void jail. I am going to stay pure. I'm innocent. I am a good man. I would never. Any bumps that result in some types of physics are nothing but a pure accident, and you can't prove otherwise. Okay, I can fall. So here's my problem. let's say I want to go over here. If I want to go over here, I would need the wings to fully explore. I am stuck. I am stuck. So I guess the only thing I can do at this point is that's meaningful. It appears to be falling. So, right? She's not going to say anything to me? Nope. There's got to be a way out. There's got to be a way out. What do you say? There's got... That is new. What do you know, guys? There's always another quote. There's got to be another way. What? There's got to be a way out. Oh, wait, never mind. Way out. There's got to be a way out of here. Don't bully me. I'm going to bully you. I'm going to bully you. Make it end. Is that new? Make it... That is new, too. It's endless. Make it end. That's me in these quotes. I'm compelled to record them. How long have I been here? How long have I been here? Yeah, it's not new. Okay. Okay. I guess we just jump. Right? Let's just see. I'm guessing nothing. Huh. I think I need the wings. I think I need the wings. Damn. Ain't that a... Damn. How do I record this? Where do I record this? Void talisman clue allowed me to break the... I'm just going to call this notes. Lorne idol here. However, I am unsure what to do after. To do wings, explore behind tail. I tried talking to the eggs I could access, picking up the new tile and falling into the void. Nothing. Okay, take that note because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no hints would be best. Yeah, thank you. But you could always... There's always gonna be a request. In any case, how do we proceed? I want the wings. I so badly want the wings. Do I just rush the wings real quick here? I also plan to only stream for maybe another like 20 minutes. Shush. Shush. Okay, so next he's gonna be asking for 6-7 boings. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. And did I unpin that? Definitely don't want to unpin that. Pin that again. Let's just do a close others. Close all, please. That's better. Okay, I want the wings so bad. But there's a way I can do that. There's a way I can do that without getting the wings. If I can brand. Do I have to control click? Is that what happens here? Yeah, control click. If I can figure this out, I can't imagine this isn't going to give me wings. Right? Like, it activated. But what does it mean? What does it mean to draw it twice? How did it not activate? I'm not doing this 55 times. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Here's the test. I don't need the wings. I don't need the wings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's true. It's always been true. Locust. Also good song. With the void wings is not required. Falling right in front of the statue will cause me to skip as many levels as Locust does have, spending all of them in the process. Get rid of that. Beautiful. I didn't talk to him, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, well, we're here somewhere. So what am I looking at? Why is this? Okay, what did we want to do with 86? I wanted to do something with 86. This teleports me from... Wait, did this take me to the same spot as last time? That's really funny. That's really funny. No shot. It just happened to take me to the exact same level. Okay. Well, in any case. And then... So now I can easily die and restart the game. That's doable, but it could happen on accident. More importantly, wings are accessible from floor 6, 7. Oh no, guys. It was always 6, 7. It actually wasn't that far. I probably could have just gone ahead and gotten wings. Well, it's actually doable. I could edge my way to wings, you know what I mean? Okay, listen. You listen, buddy. You listen. Leave. No one can leave. No one can leave. It is not happening. No one can leave. Leave. No one can leave. Okay. Bye-bye. What are you hiding? La 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 la. Does this spell words? Does this... This is a letter, right? This can translate to a letter. Let's figure out what it is just for fun. So this is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. So wait, this is the ones, twos, ones, twos, fours, 8, 16. So 16 plus 8 is 24. And then 26. Am I doing that math right? Is this Z? Is this actually a Z? Is this what a Z would look like? Hold on. Open up ASCII for me real quick. ASCII table. Is that a Z? Z would be 11010. 11010. Yes, correct. Or 010. You know what I mean. Anything else? I mean, there's not a lot of places it maps onto, though. Because, right, we're looking for the sequence white, black, black. I mean, this one technically white, black, black. Like, this also could translate to a letter. But, like, if I'm seeing that everywhere, if I'm seeing white, black, black everywhere, but in different spots, I think I'm going crazy. I think we've gone for the Cocoa Puffs here. Okay, I'm going la 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 la. Why can't you fall asleep? That's me. Oh my god, he is me for real. Why can't... He is, actually. He is. Why can't I fall asleep? It's because you're already napping. Oh, he's actually genuinely asking the question? Oh, I don't know. Why not? Okay. So the next thing for me to do is, I guess, move ourselves forward. Why can't I can't help but feel like this is something. Wait. Where are we? Wait, why did I say Lord Eos? Why did I say Lord Eos? No, that's wrong. No. This should be Lord Mon. Mon. Yes, Lord Mon. Okay, so a question arrives. When we talk about this, let us have cake. Let us pickles, mustard, onions. Hold on, let me check on some status, make sure everything's good to go. Yes, okay, we're good. Let us do this. Let us open our Mon Man. We don't know what he looks like, so we're just gonna put where he would have been here for now. This is gonna help us look at this. Does this coincide? Get out of here. Expand, expand. Does this coincide with this in any way, shape, or form? Does this map onto this? Does this map onto this? Do you... No. Oh, no! Ah, no! I want to go back one. I want to go back to here. I want to break this. I want to break that so bad. Oh, man. I so want to tap that. Ah. Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. I just need HUD access. When do I get HUD access? Not right now. No HUD access. Ah, okay. Ah, there's so many things to do. To do, tap this. I mean, I think I already took that to do somewhere else, but that's fine. Redundancy is okay. Egg clue, button, stare. I already have the egg clue. What is it? This is, sorry, move my mouse. Here lies the domain of the traitor's void lord, the calculating charlatan, yada, 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 yada. Okay. Does this not... Oh my gosh. Why is this here and this here? Wait, does this not look like... Hold on. I'm going to put two levels side by side. I'm going to put two levels side by side. We're going to open up self-destruct, self-defense, and show me where you live. What's the last level I saw this guy on? It was it this one? Yes. Doesn't this kind of feel like you have like the one eye? You know what I mean? Like this is the Void Lord with one eye, and this represents like the Void Lord. Like this kind of looks like a Void Lord. Am I reading into this too much? Am I losing my mind? Why does this look like a face? Could this... Here, could this also be a face like B167? Theory. And like, right, because that kind of looks like the one-eyed Willy. That kind of looks like One. Oh, what did I name them? What's their name now? Lord. Tan. Yes, got it. Right? Like, is that not Lord? Oh no, it's the other one. It's the sister. It's Lord Gore, right? Is that Lord Gore right there? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, we move on. We move on. What do I need? I don't know. I need you to go like that. And then go. So all of these levels should be thoroughly done. I think I already have clue 88. And it says what? Covetous Lord often. Yeah. Okay. We're in the dungeon now. What's my purpose? My purpose is to Quirkus. And there we are. Unable to understand ourselves. Okay, take you. No. Step onto you. Grab you. Have we done. Okay, have we done this? Have we sanity checked all the chests in this region? I don't think so. Ooh, 89. What do we get from 89? 89 leads to 89A. Oh, nothing. Right. Why? Why is this empty? Why is this empty? I don't know. 90. No chests, but I need to talk to the egg. Get this chest. Oh, I never got this chest. Already opened, but tap. No, wait. Empty. Check if it's empty. Oh my god, these are the levels with the Huntress. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, in any case, we grab you. We're gonna push you. We're gonna go like this. Come here. I talk to you. The Covetous Lord often yada 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 yada. Don't ask how we know. Yep. Okay, we're solving for real. So then, I think I don't want to skip. Also, where did this exit? Leads me to 111? Holy moly. No, I don't want to skip. I definitely don't want to skip. So I just want to talk to my eggs. I just want to know what they have to say to me. How do I solve this? How do I actually solve this? No, this one needs to just go like either here or here, and I just have to push that guy. That's all. That's all there is to it. It's easy. Okay, so let's do that first. Here. Grab. Talk. What? That's new. Tail. Egg. Clue. Hey. What happened here? Just that. Okay. What are... Yeah, this is very much so new. What are you eating, my darling? I can't believe I'm still finding new text regularly. That makes me think there's so many more lines I need to find. Talk. It's just a dream. This is not new. It's just a dream. There. I do have this one. I do have this one, and it's exactly the same. We got the numbers. 416247. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, we continue. 90. 90. 90. Talk to the egg. I need to talk to this egg. And I need to talk to it real bad. Okay, so the obvious issue here being if I talk to the egg, am I dead? If I talk to the egg, am I dead? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The problem is I don't have wings or anything interesting. Okay, so what we should do here is go over, definitely grab this tile, then go up and like come back around. We can stall if we need to. We should sneak past and then come down here and maybe place a tile here and then grab this one and then go here and place a tile there. Yeah, okay, let's do this, stall, here, okay, and then we're thinking about it like this. We're gonna go here. No! What am I doing? Why? I've lost my touch. I've lost my touch. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ye have little faith. Ye have little faith, and it offends me so. Okay. So we're going to go here, and place. Come up, grab. So we want to move to the right about when he's there. There. So if I go here, he's there, he turns around. I place. No, I'm off by one. Off by one error. It's not over. Relax. Okay, 1, 2, place. He goes 1, 2, turns around. I move here, he moves up. Wait, I move here. 1, 2, place, move. That's 4 operations. 1, 2, turn, up. From there, I move up, he moves up, I take this one. I can place here, I can now build horizontally. That's good. Does that save my life? Does that save my life? No. No, it does not. Does not. But why do I need to do that? I don't need to do that. I just need to come down here and up and do my original plan. Place this here. My original plan still works. What am I doing? Okay, sorry. This is easy. The moment I can create a 2x2, we're good. We're golden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. Golden. Take you. I can go anywhere I want in the world now. I can go anywhere I want in the world now. Here. I can go there. I have the tiles. Grab you. Oh, what? You're going to try to touch me? Try to touch me. I dare you. We're fine. We have the tiles. I think you deserve less space than you had before. Get out of there. I think even less space. Well, not really. But anyway, now you're mine. Come here. Okay, we can go anywhere we want in the world. It was that easy the whole time. Okay. You can have a little more space back. Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to offend you. Grow. We grow. We only ever grow. Groweth we must. You can go there for the moment. Talk to the egg. Oh, it's been done. Okay. Okay, finally. You are clue. This is not the right way to do this. 90. What do you say? Don't look the covetous lord directly in the eye. Is there something I can do about this? Don't look covetous lord. The covetous lord, which I'm pretty sure is Mon. I'm pretty sure is Mon. Directly in the eye. They used to say their gaze would turn anyone to pure gold. Are that... Oh. Okay, wait. Their gaze would turn anyone into pure gold. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. What a terrible fate. What a terrible fate. Don't ask how I know. Don't. Come on. Don't ask how I know. Okay. So, the realization, the thought here, the thought is Vecna statues. Vecna statues. Stepping in front of the statue in my direction instantly zaps me with lightning and kills me. Turning me into stone. That was my thought. Because that's why I was like, oh, these are actually Medusa statues. But no, these are probably Lord Mon statues then. These are Lord Mon. These should coincide. Oh, and that makes perfect sense. Of course. Of course. Of course. This is the level. This is the one I just looked at. This is... Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Mon? Mon, get in my life. I need you so bad. Okay. This one. Yes, 89 is the Mon statue. This is the one where Mon said they... Mon was here. This is Mon was here. Right? This was... carving. I forgot about the strange carvings altogether, right? Mon was here. We dissected this and translated it. Mon was here. Yes. Black statues wrong. Black statues. Insert... Do I already have Vecna statues here? I don't have Vecna statues. Vecna. And it turns you into pure gold. That's what it is. Oh. Oh. So what I can do here is say, instantly zaps me with lightning and kills me. Wait, no. Hold on. And then I can make this a note, turning me into gold. And this is a note that can hyperlink from clue 90. Right. So now I know how I know about this. Their gaze would turn anyone into pure gold. Nice. Da, 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 da. Okay. Cool. Cool. Did I do that here? I did do that here. Okay. All right. Fantastic lore. We now need to press that button. So the easy thing to do is this. Was there a secret here? Why do I feel like I found a secret on this level? Maybe not. There. Womp. Thank you. Okay, do not sell leeches to my husband. Do not do it again. Do not step down the stairs at the same time as the snake. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Leech. Okay, so to do empty chest. 90's done. Okay. How do I avoid this? I just stall. And then I grab that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stall. 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 Step. Grab. Stall. Step, 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 step. I'm not doing it. It's not going to happen. I know there's 4 of you right now exactly that do not believe in me. And that's fair. That's fair. I get it. But you'd be wrong. Okay, so from here, what do I need to do? I need to pull this guy to the left. At the moment he bypasses me, I go down, left, grab. Yes. Pull this guy to the left, up, stall, 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 down, left, grab. Okay. Woo. Hey now, hey now. Okay, what's in this chest? What's in the box? It's a locust. What do you think is also in the box? Damn. This is gonna pay off. I promise you this is gonna pay off. One of these days. Okay, huge. To do off the list. Also untappable. Anything else? Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, and now we just stall. Bazinga. Okay. Huntress. Here we are. So I'm thinking I need to probably call it. It is 11 o'clock on a weeknight, and I got stuff I should probably wrap up here. So we have huge progress. This is tremendous. There's a lot to do. All of my to-dos, I think, are up to date. So I think we're safe to... I don't got to think about things too much. If I just go through my to-do list, it'll tell me. I'll know what I need. Sus squares. I think these are lies. I can probably clean these up. Hey, that one's so sus, though. Look at that. Does that not just scream sus? Why are you here? What? Okay, anyway. Maybe sus squares stay. Whether or not tiles are movable, I don't know what I was doing. Excalibur, whatever. There's one thing I think is actually a bug. Legitimately. Okay. Alright, we got some things to do. When I come back, the goal is going to be to just continue my levels. We're on 92. Oh, 92. And we have Treasure Huntress. So we're going to talk to the Treasure Huntress. And then I've got some to-dos for her. Which one do we do when we get back? That's going to be the question. Do we push or do we talk? Oh yeah, isn't there something you guys wanted me to do on BO30? What was that? Maybe we'll do that when we get back. We'll figure that out. So, in any case, we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Next stream, I'm planning on, let's see, tomorrow is a Wednesday. Let me sanity check myself here. I'm going to be busy on Friday and Thursday. Thursday, maybe if I do hop on, it'll be only for a short while later. Actually, no. I don't have work Friday. I have Friday off. Friday, I might be able to get a midday stream, and you guys might be able to, if you're available midday, join us for a little bit more of a longer session. But we'll see. I do have other stuff I should do. But tomorrow, if I do hop on, let me plan on tomorrow. Maybe taking a break. I don't plan to hop on tomorrow. If I do, it'll be only for a short, maybe an hour. But I'm not planning on it right now. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. So we'll be on Thursday night, and then maybe a chunk of time on Friday will be the plan. But thank you very much for joining, everyone. This is so good. This is amazing. I can't believe we finished Tails' Tale. We know what it looks like. Tails' Tale 1. I'll clean this up, but Tails' Tale. Wow. Hey, I almost hard guessed it. You know what I would have had to figure out? I would have had to have intuited the fact that they don't intend on you to figure out this puzzle without solving the actual Tails' Tale riddle. So I would have had to have intuited that one of these tiles or both of these tiles definitely don't exist. Going off of the intuition that they stay is the expected behavior if you don't solve it. So you would then expect to have it be an extra barrier to solving it. You'd expect at least one of these to need to not exist. I would have had to have intuited that if I was going to actually just brute force crack it. But in any case, thanks again for joining, everyone. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you again on Thursday night. That is probably going to be around 9 o'clock Eastern time, if you know when that is, for our next stream. Thanks for joining. Have a great night. Great games. Oh, why are we obsessed over those? Because, let me explain that real quick, because it's right here. Because these two, there's only 3 tiles in the real level that were solid, and in many other levels, in other ones that we've solved and cracked like this, which one? Like this one. I guess I'm somewhat intuiting off of this one. It's the white tiles were the truth. They were the truth. It was the burner tiles that had to go. So my intuition is the glass tiles are the only ones that need to go, and the white tiles are already true. So that was the intuition that led me there. That's what it was. But yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. Bye. Stay strange.